I got my chicken right here. You know, one thing about chicken is the fact is that it's, I see a lot more people eating chicken nowadays. And I don't know what the case is about that is, but this is with my drumstick. I'm gonna eat that chicken. I've had several people ask me about this right here. And they said, oh, is it because you're practicing martial arts, you're going to grow a kung fu beard? And I said, no, it's not even like that. I just kind of made a decision. I just wanted to just let it grow out. I have a buddy of mine that always tells me, hey, you know what? I guess the Asian people can't be growing too much facial hair. And I just wanted to kind of prove him wrong for a bit. But it actually takes me a bit longer than most people to grow this out. It's going to get a little matted pretty soon, so what I'm going to do is trim it. I'm going to, if I have to cut it off, start fresh like I did like 5 months ago, and just shave it all off, shave off the caterpillar, shave off the goat. I'll do that. So yeah, like I said, things are going pretty good. Little things up and downs. You know, I'm writing still, making videos here and there. I want to thank my new subscribers I've had. I've had 3 subscribers in the last couple weeks. It's probably been a while since. Man, I gotta clean that up. I'm gonna have a couple new subscribers listening, subscribing, and if you ever check out their channels, they're listed on my YouTube page. So check them out as well. Some of them have videos. Some of them are just subscribers and just have they're just out there to chill and watch little videos of some dumb Filipino guy eating Chinese food, but I ain't dumb. But just the fact is, like, I really appreciate that. What else has been going on? We had a 3-week fast. Part of the reason why that I'm celebrating with food was because the fact is, I didn't have any food. I had a little bit of food. Well, see, the thing is, I basically skipped 1 meal a day. On weekends, I had water Friday, Saturday water, and some people were fasting for spiritual reasons. Some people were fasting for growth in their walk with the Lord. I was doing that. Part of it was for spiritual reasons. Part of it was for financial reasons. For God's discernment to see what I want, what God wants for me in my life, to be sensitive to His will, or not to basically see what His path is for my life. A lot of times fasting will cleanse your mind, and you'll be opened up to what the Lord has for your life, instead of keep pursuing in the direction you're not supposed to go. When I was about 20 years old, I was in a situation where I was studying for, I think it was a calculus class or a trigonometry class, and this was back in college. One of the things that we did have was I was taking a test. Well, not a test. I was studying for some homework, and I was at my day job. Like all artists have to have a day job. So if you guys are artists out there, for you guys who are musicians, you know what I'm talking about. For you guys who are rappers, you guys who are any kind of artist, you seriously have to have a day job in Stockton, and anywhere really. But he told, I was having some real bad problems as far as doing my math homework, and one of the best advice that someone ever told me, and it stuck with me for over the last 22 years, yeah, 19, yeah. was the fact is that they said, I was just really getting frustrated with this math problem. I was at my job working in the art gallery over in Turlock, and what happened was a guy came up to me inside the museum while I was trying to do my homework. I was at my desk, and he goes, "Hey, let me help you with this assignment." She showed me how to solve that equation, and after she showed me how to do it, he told me this. He goes, "Sam, this is how life is, and it's mine. Sometimes when you go in life, you have a direction in your life. You're going to go in a straight line, and you think you want to go in that direction, just like a bullet. You can be either, at the time he used a 357 Magnum, I believe. He said, you can either be a Magnum 357 gun, and you can basically shoot in their direction, have maximum velocity, maximum impact where you want to go in that direction. Or it can be like a shotgun. And what is a shotgun? They're pellets. And they're pellets, unless it's a slug, they're pellets that basically spread out. And there's no depth to them. They're just spread out in a whole bunch of different directions. It's scattershot. And he told me you can live your life like that, going in one single direction, knowing where you want to go in life, or you can go scattershot, just like a shotgun pellet. You can be boom, shoot it out, go in this direction, this direction, this direction. Yeah, you're all going in the same general vicinity, but at the same time, you're not going to have a lot of impact in the lives of the people, and in your life, in a lot of situations, you're just going in everywhere. And if you live your life like that, and I asked them, I said, well, what if you have a direction in your life? Like for me at the time, this is over 20 years ago, and I told them, hey, well, what if you're in a situation, you know what you want to do, but you're going in that direction, but you're not making it. You're not being successful. You're not making it financially. You're not making it to a point where, yeah, you're in that one direction. You keep going in that direction, and this hasn't been paying off. And he goes, well, if you're an artist, it doesn't matter that anyone else is following you. It doesn't matter that you're doing it because you're doing because you got to take care of business for your life. It doesn't matter what other people think, but if at the same time, if you're going that direction, you're not happy with that direction, you can always go into another direction. Aim your pistol another. Said aim your pistol this way, you aim it that way. And when he told me that, it made me realize he's right. And this was over 20 years ago. I've never seen the guy again. He just walked into the art gallery, my job. And he said that. And what gets me is the fact is that there's a lot of people out there, their whole lives, they can do that with themselves. They can go scattershot. They follow after their mom. They follow after their friends. They follow after their family members. All these people want them to go in a whole bunch of different directions in life, and they don't realize, hey, ultimately, it's my choice what direction I'm going to aim that pistol in. What in this symbolic, metaphorically, what direction do I want my life to go in? What projection is supposed to go in? And for the Christian, and the reason why we're fasting is, seeking direction from God's perspective. But God also doesn't want us to be scattershot. He doesn't want us to be so spread thin that we forget that, what is our mission and what is our purpose? Ultimately, our mission and our purpose is to lead those to the Lord. Is for us to stay saved, to save in God's will, and to lead as much as we can to Christ. Sometimes we do forget about that principle. Stop this real quick. Yeah, sometimes we do forget about that principle, and there's a tendency to just, whatever. You can get to that place where you're paying bills, and you're working, and that's your life. You're consumed with just getting the bills paid, and it's good to pay the bills. Make sure the lights are still on. Running water and stuff. But the thing is, life's more than that. Jesus does say the fact is that what is your life is, it's a vapor. It's here today and it's gone tomorrow. Jesus gives very specific parables of a man who saved his wealth, and he wanted to acquire more, and he stored up storehouses of riches, and he basically tried to build his business, his empire. And what happened at the end of the night? He dies. And all his wealth and all the work he's accumulated from all the stuff he's done is for nothing because it goes to someone else. What people have to remember is the fact is, what is your purpose? Now I'm going to go back to eating some of this Chinese food. So anyhow, going to get some more of this pork. Got a little deep on me, Sam. That's right. I just want you to eat some pork spare rib, Sam. I don't want you to be talking to us about philosophy and trigonometry and calculus and all that stuff. But hey, here's another piece of pork spare rib.